Alright. Let's do this. Final Fantasy XII Necrohall doors. It has something to do with an Esper named Chaos. Wow, it really is like all over the world. There's all sorts of stuff you have to do. I guess we could do this whole quest. I mean, I've already come this far, right? So I need, first thing I need is a dusty letter from a house in Lowtown. Oops. The old dusty letter. I don't think this is how I get the shops, though. Honestly, this is like a whole different thing. How do I get to the shops? This doesn't help me. Oh, no way! No frickin' way. I'm glad I looked it up. We're definitely at the part where it's like time to look stuff. You know, like I don't want to look stuff up until I have to, but once I get wind of something, like if you don't look it up. What'd I say before? If you run around enough, you'll find everything in this game? Yeah, I'm not so sure anymore. I have to take that back. Most stuff, yeah, but I don't think you're going to connect all this stuff you have to connect for this quest. And I also don't think you're going to find this frickin' merchant. And it sounds like in Zodiac Age they changed it, and that's probably why. Yeah, this is like MMO level of black magicery. I should have bought that thing that makes you run faster. Maybe I'll buy it when I go back to Ravenaster. Now that I know that I have to do this quest where I have to go around and grabbing stuff, it would be nice to have. Alright, where it was... Oh god. I shouldn't have gone this way. I should have gone the other way. Is there a... I was going 1 in black. Hope everyone starts feeling better. Sounds like a lot of people are sick. I'm glad to be here for you when you're sick, but get better. It's like when you go to the doctor and they're like, I hope I never see you again. That's how I feel. I hope I don't see you next week, because I hope you're better. Whoa, that's new. Voltaire. What are you doing? Don't be a hero. One in black, thank you for the 7-month primer as well, man. Appreciate it. Okay, Dark Elemental. How bad could this be, right? I almost one-shot him. Wow, he got blasted. That was the easiest elemental ever. No. Way to go, Vaughn. I was going to swing. We can fly. This is the wrong way. Hey, how's it going, Toaster? Well, usually we have Fran, who I keep Libra on, so I can actually see the traps. But because I'm leveling up Balthair, we don't have Libra, and I keep hitting traps. And at first they weren't that bad, so I was like, whatever, but now that I'm just running through, I was like, screw it, just cast float. It's weird not hearing our footsteps. Now, I can't remember if it was here or the next area. Okay, it's the next area. I'm gonna laugh when I don't have enough money. Which is very possible. I just spent a bunch. Just sell your black orbs. We don't need them. Don't do it. Jerk. Jerk. You have got to be kidding me. I had the final spell queued up, and they just hit me. Alright, so this was the room that the Mimic was in. And guess who else is in here? Because of course he is. So he has a ring that gives Auto Ronald. He sells ethers, which is really cool. He gives telekinesis, which I've been looking for all game. And he sells Scathe. He also sells a really good looking armor. In a Mage Power Shishak. Shishak. Probably Shishak. I don't have a ton to sell, but... She sells Shishaks by the seashore. That's Scourge, which hits everything, does a ton of damage, and causes sap. Darkstone. The Darkstone will shine. Alright, so let's buy one of both of these to see what they do. Take a little dance. Wow. Wow, this thing is weird. It's called Mage Power, but it gives strength. It's a magic resist that gives strength. So it could potentially be good in some circumstances, but... Look at that health difference. Wow, that strength boost is kind of nuts, though. I kind of want this for Vaughn. Actually, maybe I should give it to Fran. What can I sell? don't think I'm ever going to use these maces. Holy moly, I have a couple of these. All this stuff I can sell. Even if for some stupid reason I'd want to get another one, you can always just buy these. Oh wow. That was not nearly as expensive as I thought it was. I thought I needed 170,000. Guess I'll buy full set. Can't imagine I'll need that ring. Nice, they're both on the same thing. What is that? Oh, the Genji stuff. So the skull cap gives some really good stuff, but less strength. If I need to go more tanky, that's a possibility. This is definitely going to be the best for you, because you're supposed to just be my damage. And this Maximilian armor is nuts. So good. Everyone's getting that. Except maybe you. I don't know, though. I kind of want to give this to her, too. Like, well, I guess it's only one more magic resist, and she's supposed to be my backline. Hopefully she's not getting hit that often, so it's fine. But if she's dying too much, I will probably swap to that. Circlet's not going to be beaten. Alright. That's a pretty good upgrade for us. And I have Skaith now, which I need a license for that sandwich. I specifically remember this spell. That's why I knew I was missing it, because I remember it. It's freaking bonkers. It's such a unique looking spell. And it hits everything. And it does a Mondo damage. It's basically Ultima. It's this game's Ultima. I'm not sure why they didn't just call it Ultima. It seems like a lot of things they just changed the name because they felt like it. Goodness. So sick. It even looks like it feels like Ultima, because it has the, like, charge up. They should have just called it Ultima. But to be fair, it doesn't really look like Ultima. Ultima is always like a full screen blast, and this is more of a laser beam, so I guess that's why they changed the name. But yeah, there's a lot of things in this game, like the cactuars, or the way you spell magic, or just like a lot of things they seem to just change, because I think what they were trying to do is they were trying to create Ivalice as being like its own thing, I feel, so they wanted to change some names to make it stand out. So, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I think that was the big thing. They were just trying to sell Ivalice as like this new world. They didn't want it to be so different that it didn't feel like Final Fantasy, but they wanted to just kind of alter some names so that it felt like its own thing. This thing's doing max damage without faith, too. The only thing about it is that you have to, like, hit them with the beam. It's not like the other spells where it can hit things as long as they're close to you. They need to be, like, in a row. They need to be standing next to each other for it to connect. It's not like the Aga spells where they just, like, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that. How's it going, Tony? There are enough of you guys? Holy cow. I can never find float, because it's a freaking time spell. Does that make sense? Alright, mission accomplished. Now, as far as I understand, until we start looking up, like, just straight up things to do, there's 3 things that I've run into that I want to do. I want to do this Chaos quest. See a pumpkin? I want to do the door that's in that one time area thing. That we opened the door, but then we didn't have the key. And then, obviously, the final hunt area. And we also have another hunt that's in a completely different spot, I think. Or no, it's, Fafnir. We have Fafnir, we have the Orb Dungeon, we have Chaos Quest, and we have, the Time Door thing. Those are the 4 things that I know about. Even though I had to look up how to do 2 of those things, I did run into them on my own. If there's anything else I have not run into, we'll figure it out when we do all that. Stranger of Paradise quest. Jack quest. You have to defeat Chaos. The Ancient Man of Mystery was just a hunt, so we already did that. Alright, so where's this area in Lowtown? That was fun. We also had a really good fight with him because I was like on perfect level to beat him. It's not going to be old Dallin's place. Meep, 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 meety meep, meep, meety meep, meety meep, meety meep, meep. Might be that place. Meety meety meep, 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 meety 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 meep, 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 meety meety meep, meep. Wait. Might be this. Oh, no. Should be this. I know my days grow short. I regret only that I shall not have the opportunity to return that item entrusted to me all these many years. I've divided it into 4 pieces in hopes this might prevent it falling easily into searching hands. I have enclosed the whereabouts of one of the 4 in the event its rightful owner should come seeking to recover it. Stop the water's flow, then loose it once more. East, southeast, east, southwest, southeast. I pray that it rests there undisturbed. Now that is an actual puzzle that I can solve. Instead of just being like, bruh, figure it out. That's an actual thing that makes sense, that I can use puzzle solving skills to find out. Of course, finding the letter, not so much, but hey. That's, I mean, I don't mean that in like a negative way. Like, yeah, unless you're just kind of running around searching, you're not really going to find that letter. But I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, that's the best kind of puzzle, when you just accidentally find it, and then you're like, what is this? And then you get to kind of figure it out yourself. And if you don't find it, you end up Googling it and finding the first step, and then you can still do it. Like, that's the best kind of puzzle. I'm sure this is probably one of the puzzles I found as a kid, because I used to just run around looking for stuff. Yeah, that's what makes Breath of the Wild and other open world games like that really memorable. And that's one of the big connections I have with zombies, with Call of Duty Zombies, is that it's the same way. You have a main objective, but as you're doing that main objective, you just kind of bump into stuff that seems secretive. And then it's up to you to either put it together or not. Okay, so... open the gate. They're all open right now. Wait, that's not the whole thing? It didn't just say east, southeast, east, southwest, southeast. It said, like, close the gates and then open them again. Maybe that part wasn't important. So... what could this mean? Well, I feel like that is relevant, though. But did it... what did it say? Did it say close and then loosen? I think that's what it said. So should I close them all first and then open them in that order? That's my guess. That's just weird that it doesn't show that in the inventory. It seems like that would be important. Also, this puzzle is really cool because I knew this had been here for a long time, but never knew how to do it. So it's kind of cool that you come back to it all this time later. Wait, only 2 can be open at once, or closed at once. Well, that's that. That complicates things. There's definitely something I'm not getting. There's only 4. So there wouldn't be a due south. Like, how do I close that gate? Is it the one on the right? What have I done? That sounded like something happened. What? Yeah, I can't close that center one. Unless there's like another button down there or something. That is called the Southern Sluiceway. I need to explore a little bit. This was not a good choice of exploration. Next sound effect I heard was... How's it going, Arfantes? Shouldn't you be killing rats? Alligators on this side? Oh, look at him go. He's coming at us. Uh-oh. That's a dead end. They really nailed it with the puzzles in this game. They really feel like something you have to truly understand to solve. And I don't even feel bad for looking them up if I have to, because they're like, for the most part, well designed. Some of them maybe not so much, but definitely better than like some of the other games or other MMOs. It's like, oh, just have this one item from this one character in this one town. Okay, so let's see if there's some kind of something over here. Doesn't look like it. Well, the only thing that makes sense is that, you know, this is west. This is east, southeast, south, southwest. But the buttons don't correspond to those. Like, none of the buttons correspond to south. So either I'm missing a button. Maybe I should go in there and see if there's something. The Gigas Gate was part of the story. And yeah, you literally just summon Gigas in front of the door. I did end up finding it out. I didn't look it up. Didn't somebody correct us, though, and say, like, actually you did have to go through those things? Oh, man, this door's closed. I have to go back the way I came. Yeah, somebody later, like, corrected us and said, like, no, actually, you do have to do... the gates. But then, yeah, okay, yeah. That's right. I feel like just take out the Gigas part of that puzzle and it's a good puzzle. I'm not sure why they needed to add that. Because then you get to the door and you think you did something wrong with the gates. Because the gates are obviously a puzzle, but the door itself isn't as obvious of a puzzle, so like, you think it's the gate part you did wrong right off the bat.
I'm Captain Bosch. I'm Captain Bosch von Rotzenberg of Dalmatska. Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
And then you realize that the Gigas part is part 2 of the puzzle. It feels like all one cohesive puzzle, so when you get to the door and it doesn't open, you figure like, okay, I did some part of the puzzle wrong. But come to find out you did the puzzle correctly and there's just a part 2. So that one was a bit weird. Like, I like the idea, but the execution, bit of a yikes. Another thing that maybe would have helped that puzzle is if, like, when you walk through the final shrine, there's a big, like, you did it! You did part 1! You know, like, just something to, like, show that you did that part and you don't need to go back and do it again. Like, have the shrines deactivate. Once you solve that part, stop showing us the images. That would have been a much better way of doing it. Then I would know, like, okay, you know, part 1 is done. Welcome back, Solid. Alright. I have a theory. Never mind. There's always more to do in this game, TriStar. But yeah, I took a break from that dungeon because I found this quest. And now I want to do this quest. I thought that those 2 dots on the map were 2 more things, because you can see the dots on this part of the map. Alright, so let's explore the south. Maybe there's a... Oh, but I can't because it's... I can't. What the heck? Oh, I have to get there from the other side. Yeah, that's kind of all I do in this game is get lost, huh? It's honestly a big part of the gameplay loop. There's more to it than just selecting them. Like, they open differently. Like, those orbs on the ground mean something. I don't get what that is either. I don't know why it makes that noise. Looks like this doesn't activate any of the orbs. There's something about this that I'm just not getting. Okay, I think I get it. Maybe. Wish I could skip these scenes. Okay. What does that mean? So that obviously means that those two sections are now open. Like this section and this section are now open. Right? I get that. But what does that mean for the puzzle? What does that mean for east, southeast, east, southwest, southeast? Like, I can't activate just east. And also, there's 7 of these, so, like, I don't even think that's... I don't think that's even what we're shooting for. Unless, like, these two don't count. So, like, this is east. This is southeast. Or west. This is southwest. South, southeast, east. And these just don't count. But, like, doesn't that make any sense to me? Is there something... Is there something physically in these areas I can activate? Because that would make sense. Then I could activate them in order. But I don't see anything, unless they're, like, down below, maybe. I should have bought that frickin' thing that makes you run faster. I need to go do that. There's a chest. There's a trap. There's a potion. If there were something to activate, it would be in here. There's nothing in here. Ah, would you stop? With the 9,999 damage trap in the literal first area of the game. Stop. There's nothing down here. This kind of looks like that thing that activates. I get it. I need to go read the letter again. Actually, can I read the letter again, or is it just in my inventory now? It's probably just in my inventory now. I'm gonna go buy the stupid cat ears.